This is how this all begins. Good morning, Arizona.
Good morning.
This begins
it's probably
with,
afternoon.
It's what happens when you stick with a catchphrase and it just doesn't work with the time. This is STYF Competition. I'm Bryan. That's RJ. We start today with
Happy Solstice, Arizona.
Yeah, why not? Oh shit! No, they're about it. I don't know how time zones work. That is the 21st, but that's. Do they celebrate solstice every 21st of the month? They probably do. They probably do.
Happy Arizona New Year.
You know what? Yeah. The 21st, January 21st from here forward is now Arizona New Year.
Do you think like South Tucson has like its own version of the Chinese Zodiac?
Oh God, I hope so. I mean, if there's
not,
we can create one if there isn't.
I was for instance, you're born in like 1992. Oh, so that's the year of the tobacco spit cup.
Yeah. These are just like leftover trophies too, but I like it. The tobacco spit cup.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Yes,
I don't know why, but
the year of the legal restraining order.
I was just gonna suggest this one, but I feel like what I'm about to say is more of a trophy because of how esoteric and verbose it is. I was gonna say the used to be a Wendy's. Sorry, the drive-through speaker outside of a bank that used to be a Wendy's but was never removed.
Excellent. So that's
totally a trophy.
That's a rivalry trophy from one of our new expansion teams.
Yeah. Oh! Look at you dropping knowledge like that. So we started this whole thing with a cursed image I was sent by RJ of a clean-shaven Dale Earnhardt Sr. and to which I didn't even recognize the man. I did not at all recognize the man.
If you want to go into the Discord and you can post a link to it, and I'll just put it in the general chat for everyone to see.
It's what you is the Little Debbie snack cake lineup. Oh my God! No, it is like you were born. Oh, year of the ho-ho or year.
I seriously hope I'm the year of the Nutty Buddy.
I'm gonna see. Well, we can design it. I mean, we can make it. Hang on. I just want to make sure that there are in fact 12. It doesn't even fucking matter if there's 12.
We could just use Hostess snacks.
We could just use Hostess too. But no, I want to stay true to the Little Debbie. Let's see. Here we go. Little Debbie snack foods ranked by Jezebel Kitchenette. I'll go back to this. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the second round of the South Tucson Youth Football playoffs, and we hope you enjoy this chaos that's about to unearth. Because boy, is there gonna be some chaos unearthing. And we are going to be the ones unearthing it. So we've got two games that have just kicked off. In fact, we're going to...
Oh, it's a sweltering hot 70 degrees in Tucson right now.
Yes, it is. It is freezing where I am right now, and I am jealous of the fact that CTE and the Binging Texan...
CTE Binging Texan, I tell you, when the binge sauce meets the trampolines... Gonna get a lot of accidental.
You want to go to the trampoline park before you go to the Binging Texan. You don't want to do this in the opposite order. That is one of two games. That is number 6 seeded CTE with their win over Septic Tanks for Jesus last week, taking on the 3 seed Binging Texan in this one. Gonna head over to our other game just to show you right now. There it is, Diddler's Family Restaurant. The number 10 seed taking on the Wandering Lush Irish Pub, the number 2 seed overall, and a team that was ranked as high as number 1.
Yes, but now they're number 2.
They are. Let's see.
Yeah, I believe the winners of these next 2 games play each other, and as well as the I guess it's the afternoon slate.
Correct. So this is. So after these 2 games go on at the moment, we will know the one semifinal matchup, and that same will be said after the next set of games. Nice catch right there by Domino Rally from the Wandering Lush, 17 yards.
The Cox Rally is in effect,
that
folks.
Cock rally. It's a cock rally. So I'm not going to go by their rankings, but I'm going to go by my most well-known ones. So I feel like Honey Buns has to be one. Oatmeal cream pie, absolutely. I love a good oatmeal cream pie.
Zebra cakes.
Zebra cake has to be. Yeah, I'm scrolling up. Devil cream, definitely fudge round, definitely zebra cake. There it is. Yeah. Devil squares. Is that like different from devil? Yeah, it is. Okay, well we're not doubling up on there.
You know, all of these things are made like 30 minutes up the road from me in a town called Collegedale.
Okay.
So I definitely appreciate you shouting out local businesses. Yeah, we'll claim them as ours.
There you go. Yeah, Year of the Cosmic Brownie. Absolutely. I was too busy checking in the fact that we had a CTE touchdown already. Over the Binging Texans, so let's keep an eye. And Jesus Christ, I just slipped over and the Wandering Lush just scored. Son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
Highlight. Let's at least watch the replay. God damn it, Bryan.
Shatterman. Tennessee Cock is just gonna plow his way. He just stands firm. Nobody can get him down. And the Wandering Lush now have 6, make it 7 points with the tack on to the extra point.
So I'm reading through this ranked list, and they have number 15. They have a split: Cocoa Creams and Devil Squares, and it's combined. And I'm seeing the picture on the packaging because that's the pictures they're using for the packaging. Combined into one entry because these are the same fucking thing, and you damn well know it, little Debbie. Stop trying to con me. I know your game. Also, what the fuck is with those strawberries in the corner of the Devil Squares box? Who exactly are you attempting to fool? Fancy cakes, just something called fancy cakes. Nutty bars, fudge brownies, Danish pastries, cosmic cupcakes, chocolate cupcakes that are totally the Hostess shit. Boston cream rolls, cloud cakes, which are totally not Twinkies.
Boston City Champions cream rolls.
Cream cheese streusel, Swiss rolls, which are totally not Yodels. Cosmic brownies. Someone said it tastes like a really bad energy bar. They do! Oh my god! Nothing else I'm really identifying. We could definitely pull 12 from these and have the Little Debbie sign of the Little Debbie Zodiac. Or actually, no, the Zodiac is... I got it completely wrong. By the way, Rufus Canary just running it right the fuck back for a touchdown. Holy shit!
Holy shit! What a special teams play! Oh my god, we're gonna have to watch the replay of this.
Was that a fake?
I'm almost sure. That looked like a fake to me.
I think they faked it. Holy shit!
That's either a fake or a really busted coverage.
You're right. It might have been a fake. We're not paying attention. I'm more concerned in Little Debbie snack cakes.
Take notes.
So yeah, again, so I don't know. Are we talking like a Chinese New Year calendar?
I'm thinking more of a Chinese New Year calendar. Like, let's say you're born this year, you're the snake, you're the dragon, you're the horse, etc., etc.
Yeah. So I think that's probably appropriate. Yeah, I think the signs of the Zodiac would have to be Hostess or a different brand of snack food.
Oh yes, I am.
Frito-Lay, the various Frito-Lays things.
I'm a Ruffles sour cream and cheddar rising.
We'll have to figure this out. We'll definitely have to figure this out. I like it. South Tucson Zodiac is the Frito-Lay brand. There's definitely Funyuns in there somewhere.
Oh my god, and speaking of just like, knockoff brands, we got a catch from Terrell Olsen, who kind of just sounds like a knockoff brand.
The old T.O.
It's Terrell Owens for when you can't get the NFLPA license.
Yep. Okay, so all I did was I typed Frito-Lay list, and I got just assaulted with brand logos. Tostitos, Sun Chips, Doritos, Cheetos, Funyuns, Rolled Gold, Cracker Jack, Ruffles, Smart Food, Munchies, Munchos, Kurkur? What the Uncle Chips and Lay's Stacks. Okay, hang on. I need to learn about Kurkur and Uncle Chips. Okay, Kurkure, which is spelled Kurkure, is in fact a brand in India. That's not an American thing. That's not something I would have known. It's a brand of corn puffs produced and developed by PepsiCo India, the Indian division of PepsiCo, named after the Hindi word for crunchy. The snack was developed entirely in India. It was launched in 1999 and has automated plants in Chennai, Kolkata, and Pune. Uncle Chips is also Indian. And I gotta tell you, Uncle Chips, pretty white looking.
Can I also just point out that one of the flavors of Kurkure is naughty tomato?
Yeah, you're a naughty tomato. Oh, that naughty tomato. We got a red zone opportunity right now. CTE looking to take the lead yet again. Oh, overthrown by Brandon Nubian. Head over to Wandering Lush, see what they're doing. Handing it off, and off to the races is Quentin Lacey into the red zone. Back to this game. We're both in the Funyuns Zodiac period is just surrounding 420. Oh, we're doing this. No, Funyuns, Munchos, Ruffles, Tostitos, Doritos, Cheetos, Sun Chips. We're going to do this. We're going to have the Frito-Lay signs of the Zodiac. I'm going to learn as much as I can about the Zodiac touchdown CTE. Jesus Christ, first quarter, 14-7 coming up. Holy shitballs.
I think, to be fair, if we're doing like a Frito-Lay Zodiac, I think every Zodiac sign overlaps between the hours of April 19th at 11:59 p.m. to April 21st at midnight.
Oh, no doubt. I think that is an accurate assessment. Meanwhile, Wandering Lush. Keep an eye on the Binging Texan. 50 already. Wandering Lush in the red zone.
You think not having the massive home field advantage, and it is a massive home.
I mean, they are playing in South Tucson. Touchdown Lush, Lenny Fulton. It's a good name for an 11-year-old, Lenny Fulton. Man, like, I get you can name your kid Leonard, maybe it's a family name, but when you already accept the fact that he's going to be Lenny, man, you're really doing it, man. Let's head back to the Binging Texan and see what they are up to. Lenny Fulton, age 12, already a CPA. Yes.
I have an actual headline from the Kurkure Wikipedia page that's used to cite it. PepsiCo reportedly wants Twitter to delete all jokes on Kurkure has plastic.
That doesn't sound like a thing you joke about. Like, why would you joke about that?
It's like, hello, we have to infiltrate dark web.
Pretty much.
We gotta clear all evidence that these chips have plastic.
I mean, now do they? That's the thing. Like, I mean, is it a joke? Is it a massive cover-up? Is it like they're accidentally like exposing us?
It's like the Terry Collins arguing the umpire video, where apparently Major League Baseball is trying to scrub it from all quarters of the internet, no matter how funny it is.
Wait, who is this arguing the umpire?
So for context, this is after in a playoff game between the Dodgers and the Mets. Chase Utley, who was with the Dodgers, did a hard slide and broke a dude's ankle on the Mets. I believe it was Wilmer Flores. The very next game, as Utley comes up to bat, Mets pitcher Noah Syndergaard throws a fastball right behind him, and the umpire immediately throws him out. Now, there's a clip that has the umpire and the adjacent players and the managers mic'd up, and it features Terry Collins, manager of the Mets at the time, rolling out of the fucking dugout and just shooing this umpire's head off with such catchphrases as, "You gotta give us a shot! You gotta give us a shot at that guy!" And the umpire, who's just trying his best to defuse the situation, but you know he's heated already because he's trying to keep this stark raving mad manager under control. It was just like, Terry, calm down. Terry, listen to me. Terry, Terry, our ass in the jackpot if we don't do something about that. Our ass in the jackpot now.
Our ass in the jackpot?
Our ass is in the jackpot now.
What does that even mean?
In context, it would mean, like, the umpires have to get control of the game, but even without the context, it's hilarious.
Hell of a good fight, Stephon Edmonds.
His ass ain't in the jackpot. His ass is in the jackpot, is in the touchdown zone.
Great grab. Yes, we got a game on our hands here. Binging Texan CTE. So, I have to share this because, okay, we got Diddlers in the red zone. We're going to keep an eye on this one right now. And there's a flag on the play, so I think they were stopped short. I don't think it's a touchdown.
Personal foul.
But they're going to go even closer with the face mask.
Defense.
So one of the like quiet things that's been happening in the wrestling world last couple days is it just popped up on my timeline by the man himself. Is that there was, I guess, a flight from Hong Kong that had to be diverted on its way back to the U.S. and it diverted into Canada. I don't know too much about it, but the spokesperson who's been talking to the media basically about this is a one Sanjay Dutt.
I recognize this name.
Yeah.
Sanjay Dutt is in Sanjay Dutt Deserves Better.
Yes, the original play up in the Himalayas.
What a good name.
Here we go. He spent 14 hours trapped on a United Airlines plane, stuck on a frozen runway when his flight to Hong Kong was diverted to Newfoundland due to a medical emergency. I don't know any context beyond that. I guess it was going to Hong Kong.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Amazing.
Up 2nd and 11.
Yo, social media coordinator for a major airline, especially one like United or American Airlines, worst job. Worst job on the planet.
Yeah, it's you feel bad for them because like they're customer service. They're just doing their job.
88 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 3rd and 11.
Oh Jesus! Tennessee cock almost threw a pick.
Yep.
A hellacious near pick.
Wow. You're just throwing it away. This is not good right now.
And the thing is, Diddlers really need this stop to prevent this game from getting out of hand.
You almost feel like it's turning. Like Diddlers got the touchdown. There's a strong stop already, and they're punting. And the punt is terrible.
Oh goodness,
so a short field for Diddlers.
Yeah, that's a short field, just like the short diddle ribs that you could get on the Diddler Q menu.
See, I always prefer the Diddler backs.
Ah, yes, the Diddler backs. A set of meats of various levels of doneness. The real jackpot is not catching something from it.
See, I don't know if the Binging Texan would have the jackpot because Binging Texan is a buffet. Oh, Jakari Haynes goes down.
Yeah,
so there's not like you don't just order off a menu.
Yo, people try
like an item on a menu.
Yeah, that's right. Like it would make sense if you serve like, oh hey, we're serving rare chicken. Like people try to make that a thing. Like I'll have the chicken rare. Yeah, people try to make that a thing. Just like no.
Diddler's is going for it. Meanwhile, CTE.
Diddler's is absolutely going for serving chicken rare.
They are, yeah.
Deliberately or unintentionally.
They got the first down. And Marcus Frederick, 7 yards. On that one, let's head over to CTE and Binging Texan.
Math teachers won't let you use calculus for basic math. Why should you be allowed to use a thermometer to measure the temperature of meat?
Exactly.
Grant Huggins.
It's a good old boy name. Good old lineman name. What the hell is this game doing?
Is good.
I think this game knows exactly what it's doing.
Number 34.
As barbecue buffet in big bold letters in the end zone.
Yup.
Number 34 with the return. Kickoff return of 21 yards.
We have the offensive glance. Oh, goodness.
Sacks the quarterback.
And big sack. Oh, CTE. Maybe trying to turn the tide here.
Ironic that it's the Binging Texan
With the
player who
big
takes the
sack.
big sack.
Oh, I didn't even realize I said that. Dumps it off short. Runs into his own player. Oh, God, he just struck. Oh, better Blues just struck that kid.
Brings him down.
But still stopped in the process. Like the kid
That makes it
stopped him, but holy shit.
Mo Better Blues lowering his head right into the chest of his opponent.
M-O-W Mo. Jesus Christ. Mowed him down. And it's 4th and 7 for the Binging Texan. They are going to punt.
The offense calls a timeout.
And there's Hex decimal quarter of the 4th.
Number 27.
Started with a 4-yard rush again.
A gain of 4 yards. Third
That
down.
truck just beat its radiator. Let's go. Oh, good. Hexadecimal quarter is hurt with hip bursitis, but he'll be back soon. You know, when a kid gets hip bursitis, you're like, he's fucking fine.
Also, to follow up on that picture that I shared you, it turns out the mustache wasn't actually shaven. His son just needed to borrow it for a few weeks.
The kick is good.
Anyway, Diddlers are going to have to settle for a field goal. They're down 4.
Return.
And this one with 56 seconds to go in the half.
You can serve that with a tray of onion diddles, folks.
Ew.
That'll make it 4th
I'm
and
not
10.
sure what that feels. I'm not sure what that even.
Yes, you get some loaded diddled potato skins.
7-yard punt. The balance at the 44-yard line.
I could imagine Diddler's Family Restaurant just having like a menu option. Like they have breakfast, and like Waffle House, you can get your hash browns a number of different ways, like buff cut, rib chiseled, and shacked. But every option is just diddled, 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 and diddled.
But the
and
thing is,
diddled all
they
the way.
know it. They get it right every time, though.
It's the inflection in which you say diddle that really distinguishes it. It's diddle, 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 and diddled.
Now, you can't say it with that last inflection. That gets you arrested. Huge catch by Ayo going, Binging Texan, tying this thing up.
Holy shit!
What a catch.
Remember, the winners of these games play each other in the semifinals.
And that's going to be this coming Sunday.
Diddle this upcoming Sunday.
Get yourself a meal and watch 2 semifinal games, and then of course our finals, our championship final, will in fact be on February 3rd.
Yeah,
Conveniently the same day.
the big game. It's the big game.
As the
We
big
have-
game
Yes.
at the end of the
this is
season.
Yeah, that's the right. This is the only big football game happening on television. In fact,
Holy shit,
South
aired
Tucson
the
Youth
fuck
Football.
out.
Since was the intended receiver on the play.
We have quite the trademark rights at the South Tucson Youth Football Final. So much so that when other local establishments or other chain businesses want to promote this game, they just have to call it the big game.
Now, no other youth football league can use the term South Tucson Youth Football League Championship Final. And it looks like Wandering Lush are going to end the half with a field goal at 2nd and 3.
So
Kick
it's still
is
a
up,
one-score
and
game.
it's a 7-point game. We'll get a kick return for Diddlers. But right now, let's check out what is happening between Binging Texan and CTE. They are heading to the half as well.
That makes it 1st and 10.
That's going to be the halftime score there. Third quarter, starting things off here. Both games within a score.
Let's get down to the other beauty. We got one score
Diddlers.
game. Wandering Lush 17. Diddler's Family Restaurant 10.
And here's the thing. I feel like all these scores seem neither of them seem that surprising right now. I mean, Wandering Lush, great team, came out strong. But Diddlers, they're kind of finding their form that they had earlier in the season before they kind of fell off and lost their number 1 ranking. These are two teams that have had that number 1 ranking at some point during the season. So these are very good teams. And Jumbo Grazonga with the big tackle there on Jakari Haynes.
Jumbo Grazonga.
See if Haynes can throw it downfield. He can. Has a lot of space. Ricardo Hoffman with a 19-yard catch, pulling it in. This would be a huge, massive moment if Diddlers can get the tie.
Most things are massive at Diddlers. You get especially large portions on your chicken diddle lasagna.
Defense.
Oh yeah, it took me a second to figure out what that was. I'm not good.
Automatic first down.
Oh yeah.
They just call it a chicken did.
I was just, God damn it, you beat me to it. We're heading to the Binging Texan over Crashzone. Binging Texan over the 50.
Let's get away from that high dining experience. Get away from all the
I'm
roofs.
so angry. I'm so angry. I'm gonna walk away and get another.
Face mask. What you drinking? Everybody, take a drink. I still have half an undrinking can of Arizona tea, just sitting here on my desk. I made a nice little miniature wall of drink cans.
Mm-hmm. I'm drinking so I went to the Panda Express, and they asked what I wanted to drink, and I was like, well, nothing from the soda fountain, but could you just squeeze a bunch of the packets of duck sauce into a cup for me until it's full? I feel like large portions should be a name.
Goes great with the chicken.
It does.
Surprisingly, doesn't go so well with the duck.
And there's the punt. CTE will start on their own 21 and may have just missed a touchdown. Diddlers just scored.
It's deep to return.
So we got a tie game in the third quarter. Tie in both of our games, actually.
So what's our drinking? Drinking whatever they keep in the storage tank behind the used car lot.
Oh, that's definitely some sort of fluid. Big catch by CTE.
I don't think that's sparkling water.
I don't think it's sparkling anything. I think it's just a general grayish color.
Yeah, granted, it's meant to cleanse, but it's not meant to cleanse your insides.
No. I mean, in a bad way, it'll cleanse your insides, but it'll also, like, remove any sort of like proper stomach lining or, you know, any sort of actual thing that would be useful to have in your body. Whoa! Nubian, I was about to call the touchdown, but Nubian, throws it, hits, could not hold on to it in the diving catch.
It's the dirty martini minus the martini. It's just dirt. Bartender, just pour me a shot of just dirt.
That does sound like a brand.
We perfected the most bare bones, down-to-earth whiskey there was. It's just dirt.
That'll make it 4th and 2.
I'm speaking about people drinking like cleansing fluid for like automobiles, like tots and stuff, and I could just imagine like some dude was just like, well, actually, this has some really great healing properties, and you should use it in place of a juice cleanse. We speak it now, and then it'll be spoken into existence as the monkey's paw curls one finger.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Nice job with the monkey's paw, though.
It's very realistic. I got it at Target. Crashzone Trampoline Experience got the lead in the 3rd quarter. You got the feeling that you sense that a couple of these games might go to overtime?
Number 26.
You know, this one has been back and forth. CTE, I think, have not trailed at any point. I think Binging Texan's been always been playing catch up with them, which is appropriate because that's.
You can't cut out CTE's lights,
And you can't forget about ketchup when it comes to the Binging Texan.
You can't put Crashzone Trampoline Experience in a quiet room with the lights out for.
No, you cannot. And what a catch! 44-yard catch. Domino Rally. Who else would it be? Cock Rally.
But
for
Cock
44.
Rally is ongoing.
Just loses the defender, who again is a child that is dumb as hell.
I can imagine they've got some good pub games at the Wandering Lush.
I feel like they'd have knockoff pub games. Wandering Lush in the end zone for the touchdown.
Like, instead of a pool table, instead of like a pool or a snooker table, they would just have a Sega CD with Minnesota Fats Pool Legend on it.
Well, no, like I feel like they'd have like a pool table, but there'd be like a couple of pool balls missing, but they'd be replaced with like a baseball, a lacrosse ball that's been painted up to look like an 8-ball, and some pogs. Most of the pub games are knife related. So they have like knifing spooning.
Yes, they have axe throwing.
Axe rowing or axe throwing?
Yes. It really helps out with your upper body strength. I don't know if these are meant to go in the water. No harder.
I mean, you gotta hope you're in the front of the boat, or I guess the back. You gotta hope that there's nobody rowing in front of you, because you're gonna get some wounds. The river's just covered. There's just a trail of dead fish along the way. They're just being hacked up.
See, now we're helping out the conservation efforts.
I know. Wait, how is that helping conservation? Is that thinning populations?
I believe so.
Okay, I mean, if that's the thing we want to do, I don't know much about that, so sure. Axe rowing. So far we've got a hostess. A Little Debbie Chinese New Year calendar, a signs of the Frito-Lay Zodiac, and we've got axe rowing. Sure, yeah, why not?
Could you imagine what other sports would be improved if you just added axes to them in place of where other apparatuses would be?
All of them? And perhaps a third time, all of them. Like the world's strongman competition. Add axes to that.
Like you just, like, are you just like trying to chop down something with like the biggest axe?
Oh, see, no, they're being given to the other guys.
Okay, yes, yes, I see.
This goes back to the what sports need to be added defense to them, have defense added to them.
Baseball with axes.
Oh yeah, I mean,
granted, you would not get much scoring because the balls would just, if you cut it right.
Now hang on. No one's saying you have to swing it like an axe. You could use it's a wider side. I think you sock more dingers with them.
Yeah, I guess, but then you also get in the fact that, just like it's a metal axe, it's kind of like, how hard you can hit a ball harder off an aluminum bat.
True.
And that could be quite dangerous.
Yeah, but I mean, you can also take it with why would people? But here's the thing, what would also be dangerous? What happens when a guy in baseball gets a hit? What does he do with the bat? He flings it.
Bat flips with axes.
Bat flips with axes. I mean, like, just hurling it towards the dugout. Like, you could not break these habits. These are habits that are just so ingrained in the sport that you wouldn't be able to honestly realize that you need to not do this anymore.
Because these damn kids don't play baseball the right way, and they don't respect
with an axe.
They need to respect the code with their axe.
SCSCR has a great suggestion. Biathlon with axes. I'll leave it to you to decide whether the ski poles or the gun get replaced with axes.
Well, that would just be biathlon with axe throwing instead of shooting, which I'm all for. And it sounds like a possibly legitimate sport. Although the people who are really good at cross-country skiing, I don't picture them being really good at axe throwing. But again, that's what I get for putting people into categories and labeling. Diddlers with the tying touchdown to Queequeg Manticore.
Queequeg Manticore.
It's a fucking mouthful to say. Meanwhile, the Binging Texan are in the red zone. We're going to go ahead and cut over to that one.
If they call it a no disqualification match, why can't you bring an axe to the party?
I don't understand why you can't. I mean, no disqualification, really, people are not exploring. They're not exploring, as we'd say in theater, they're not exploring the space enough with the no disqualification rule.
It's kind of like the old, if it's a no disqualification match, can't you just bring a gun in the match that way? It's kind of like, why can't a sumo wrestler be a ice hockey goaltender?
I mean, why can't he, is what I'm saying. Binging Texan also tying this game up. We got a handful of ties here. And Wandering Lush with the ball. 3:46 to go in this game, about the same time. The pace of this game is moving pretty consistent with one another.
Like an axe being rode across a streaming meadow.
Wait, this is like land rowing?
like a babbling brook, but with axes being carved through it. Carving through it, I should say. I think tennis with axes.
Yeah. I gotta say, I watched when I was on the treadmill earlier. I had the TV had a replay of the Australian Open because it's like middle of the night now over there, and it was Djokovic versus Medvedev, I think, the 15th ranked guy, and he was getting really saucy, and he was like just slamming his racket into the ground. And I feel like if he did that, the axe would just get stuck. And I love it. Dressage with axes. I don't think it's a sport, but sure. I'm going to go ahead and allow it for this one. Oh, almost picked off. Almost like just robbed, just ripped out of the hands of the receiver.
Thoroughbred horsing.
Yeah, thoroughbred horses. I mean, I had to assume the axes replaced the whips, right? Like, there's no other thing it can replace. Unless the riders are riding the axes like they would like those hobby horses. And I think that's much funnier.
That's even better.
So, yeah, so you're going to be riding an axe like you're playing Quidditch and the broom is an axe. And I want to see them do that.
Brian, all these Harry Potter references. Read another book, why don't you?
Wait, what other ones did I make?
Making jokes about Quidditch. God, read another book.
Personal foul.
I've never even read that one.
even like the most innocuous Harry Potter references, just like read another book.
Fair enough. Gymnastics, doing floor exercises with a streamer on a pole, but put an axe. Yes, I want rhythmic gymnastics with axes.
With axes.
Hell yes. Nice rush up the middle. 2:30 to go in this one. The other game, CTE with the ball. 2:43 to go. I don't think they're in the red zone yet. We're going to stick with this one for the moment. But CTE have a first down. Let me see where they're lined up. Nice handoff. Oh, CTE are also in the red zone. Pollard with a 2-yard rush. We're going to stick with this one for a second. Actually, let's head over there, see what they can do. Oh, no, Brandon Nubian taken down, but it looks like a face mask. We'll confirm that call as we head over here. The Tennessee Cock. Oh, couldn't hold on to it in the end zone. 4th and 4.
Boy.
1:52 to go.
First down.
Can hear you yawning with excitement.
Listen, it's early.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I was sleeping until like 1 o'clock this afternoon.
And
in character, I was actually at work as little as an hour ago.
Can't throw axes, I'm throwing these. Thank you for the Gray Bits donation.
Raybits, the official cryptocurrency of South Tucson youth football
And sports everywhere.
But these kids get paid in this. These kids get paid in. It's not scholarships.
Experience, exposure.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
2nd and goal, going to be 1st and goal and a shorter distance to the end zone for CTE thanks to that face mask.
Automatic first down.
Meanwhile, Diddlers have 1:42 to go and they are marching downfield. Let's see where they are marked. They are at their own 33. We'll get back to that in a second. Let's see how this drive ends up. Yeah, there's the touchdown. CTE going up again. Colin Sharp and Jumbo Grazonga with the sack of Jakari Haynes. He tried to get mobile, could not do it. And
Jakari Haynes is just taking so much of a beating.
Indeed he is. There's hexadecimal Porter. 9-yard catch, but it's still 4th and 2. They have to go for it. We're going to stick with this one. They're going for it on 4th. This may not be the end of the game just yet. All 3 timeouts still if they can't get it. Pitch play works. Oh, and they're going even further.
Oh, God.
35.
Oh, God. Crack open a Long Island ice diddle.
Ew. There's Morris Gates and the time with the 6-yard rush there. Stick with this one for the moment. Binging Texan have 1:44 to go. They are going to throw it. Oh, incomplete over to our live game. A flag on the play.
Everybody drink.
Of course. Enjoy my sauce.
Enjoying your duck sauce over ice.
Yeah, the ice just kind of makes it a little congealed, so I try to go no ice on it, and plus it allows them to have to open more packets and squeeze it in. 55 seconds to go. Oh, Jakari Haynes taken down in the backfield. Loss of 2. Meanwhile, Binging Texan also in the red zone. We're going to stick with both these games going back and forth as we can. I'll tell you, it's 3rd and 14 for Diddlers. Winners of these 2 games will face off against one another. Curtis tries to go for himself. Hand off to Frederick. He's down for 1. Are they close enough for the field goal? 34-yard attempt. This is not a gimme by any standard.
No, not by the standards of these children.
But it's good!
Oh, jeez!
And Binging Texan tackled just short of the goal line. Wandering Lush and Diddlers all tied up. Binging Texan and CTE potentially could be in the same situation. If Binging Texan can score, they do. There's the touchdown. Rufus Canary. We're going to head back to this one. Wandering Lush start from their own. Looks like the 39. Holy Moses.
Oh man, I don't know if you caught it, but I swear I saw an offensive lineman get back body dropped.
Amazing. On which game?
The CTE.
I'll have to check it out in the. I hope so. I'll check it out on the replay when I export it.
I am glad that
5 seconds to go. Wandering Lush just crossed the 50, called their second timeout.
I'm glad that NFL Blitz came into our lives at a time where professional wrestling was at its peak in terms of mainstream popularity.
Yeah.
Just so you could have like professional football players who looked like the best way I can describe the physiques of players in NFL Blitz is just like if you have a team of 11 Gary Stridhams.
Yes.
Wow.
Looks like Tennessee Cock tackled for. We got 8 yards on it. It's 3rd and 2. This is going to be the last play of the game. Looks like they're going to chuck it downfield, or else we're going to have overtime. We have overtime in this game. Meanwhile, let's head over to this one.
Diddler, much like Lloyd Christmas and Dumb and Dumber, thinks soup du jour is like an actual flavored soup and not soup of the day. I'll have the soup du jour, please. It's the soup of the day. That's delicious.
But Diddlers will actually serve it. They just have the soup du jour, yeah.
That's like the only food item that does not have diddle in the name.
By the way, like, what an asshole of a waitress that just says it's the soup of the day. Like, clearly you know what he's asking. But no, you're going to be a dickhead about it. Oh my God! Tackled short of the goal line!
As we miss an incredible catch by, say it slowly, Nick Carr.
And we're going to go to overtime in that game as well. Heading over to the first overtime in Diddlers and Wandering Lush.
Got Tennessee'd, which, man, you don't want to be Tennessee'd in a lot of circumstances.
No, that has a lot of connotations. And as far as I know, none of them are good. I can't think of a situation where being Tennessee'd is a good thing. Unless it means you're made to listen to the song Tennessee by Arrested Development. And even that I can only take so many times of. So I guess, there's really no good.
You get upset by Tennessee football or basketball, which if it's basketball, it's not really an upset nowadays.
Yeah, they're actually good. Looks like Wandering Lush are going to kick a field goal. It's going to be about a 30-yard attempt, 31-yarder. It's good.
It's good, but it leaves Diddler in position where they can win it with a touchdown as the number 10 seed and potentially knock off the team that had been top seed for most of the year.
Yeah, well, Diddlers were the other team. This is a battle between basically 2 of the 3 teams that were ranked number 1 throughout the season. Rancho, Robusto, of course, in the postseason. Let's head over to Binging and CTE as Diddlers start their drive. And Binging Texans start out with a touchdown. Here's Diddler's Haynes, gonna hang on to it. He's gonna get the touchdown and win the game.
Oh, jeez!
Jakari Haynes is gonna win the football. Diddlers is gonna win the football game.
Oh my gosh! Do you believe in diddlers?
Do you believe in unlikelihoods?
Oh, Nelly!
Wow. Well, that is it. The upset.
I'll have my victory served. Diddle, 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 and diddle.
First and 10.
We have another set of games to come after this.
I
What
know.
the fuck?
This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all.
Gain of 7 on the play.
Oh God!
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Celebratory diddled Marys for. Oh boy.
Wow. That is something.
That is something, all right.
Sharp makes the reception. Call it a gain of 7 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
And there's the tying touchdown from CTE.
The extra point attempt is good.
42 apiece. We head to the second overtime.
We're going to the second overtime. And these kids still cannot beat Beaver bothered.
12 yards on the play.
These Beavers have been bothered. Oh my God, and Brandon Nubian's Beaver has just been bothered.
His beef has been bothered. I just thought you said beef. So I just went with beef. His beef has been bothered. And of course, you
Bothered
can try the
beef.
new Bothered Beef, which is a feature on the Binging Texan.
No, see, that's what happened in the Sugar Bowl.
Bothered
Because
beef.
there was some, they bothered the beef. And
Oh,
the
they did
beef
bother the
bothered
beef. You're right.
back.
Bevo. Bevo bothered. Bevo Brady's. Oh my God, Bevo Brady's.
There's actually one like right down the road from me in a like a suburb up north.
I'm sorry.
I should go there. I should go there just for the experience.
You really should. Is it like a restaurant? Is it a
It's a-
gimmick? Is it like a sports bar-y kind of setup?
It's one part generic American restaurant, one part sports pub.
Okay. So you can't. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you can get like a giant. You can get drinks from that. Yeah.
Yes.
Because then they have like the beef-o-rita.
Yes, the signature Irish limeade.
Is it an alcoholic beverage?
I hope so.
Oh, a turnover!
Shit!
Binging Texan are gonna have a chance to win it in the second overtime.
I tell you, I wish we could cut to like the crowd shots of like the
really
the
wish
fan watch party in the Big Diddle, because you know that's happening.
They're watching it.
You just get like a bunch of people from like other adjacent cities in Arizona just like coming in. It's just like, hey, what the hell are we watching? I don't know, but come enjoy it. We got free food.
Right? Like, there's so many people who just pass through out there. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I don't understand it. Every Sunday, this place the traffic in this place is fucking a nightmare.
To be fair, it's always a nightmare, especially when most of the traffic is just one lane roads.
Right?
Even downtown.
Oh my God.
No gain on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
And we're going to see 3rd and 1. Binging Texan look like they may just have it. Meanwhile, quickly, we have just started off our second game. The number 1 seed, Rancho Robusto, already down to the 28. Taking on Moist Adventures.
Gain of 1 yard. That'll bring up 4th and 1.
This is going to be it. This is the field goal that could win it. for the Binging Texan.
Here we go.
They are going to the semifinals.
Si, senor! Si, senor! Si, senor! Si, senor!
What, is that like a? Was that like a? Did you just drop a reference to something?
Oh man. If you missed the end of the Bears-Eagles playoff game, somebody uploaded the clip of the Eagles Spanish announcer calling the game-deciding double doink missed field goal and just yelling, "No, senor," 20 times over. It's fantastic.
Amazing. Amazing. We're going to head over to this one. A double overtime victory.
Automatic first down.
Oh, what a game. Meanwhile, Rancho Robusto about a minute into this game.
Maybe it's just the language barrier, but there's something amazing about Homer commentators from other languages.
Oh, no doubt. I'm with you on that 100%. And Rancho Robusto kicked things off with a touchdown.
There's 3 times a year South Tucson turns the hell into drive-in. Youth football season, the Big Diddler Cup race, and the actual streets of South Tucson.
Yeah.
And when Binging Texan throws out their grayer meats.
The grayer meats. Not all the gray meats, but the ones that are the most gray. Meanwhile, Extreme Dentistry kicking things off here.
Extreme!
Against Kathy's Country Kookin. This is a 4 versus 5 matchup. They are already moving downfield.
Family. Dentistry!
Hey, that tooth needs to come out.
Instead of just sitting in a comfortable like dentist chair, your doctor just straps you to the side of the steel cage. Call this the Raven extraction technique.
Okay, so you're going full on ECW with this. I was just going like, what's the one sort of thing you wouldn't want to add extreme to? And it is absolutely Dentistry. Who start things off with a touchdown to Vita Thurman. What a name. That's a great one. Not even one we came up with. Holy shit. Starting things off for Extreme Dentistry.
Your dental hygienist comes in with a trash can of dental tools. When you hear natural born killers, that's when you know your teeth are getting clean, motherfucker.
It's natural born killers, but instead of the doo-doo-doo, that's a drill making those noises.
Just rotating at different speeds.
Hold on a second.
Are you about to start playing natural born killers?
I want to see if I can make this work. Hold on. Because like it starts off with, all right, hang on. It starts off with that. You may ask, did I just run to the other room to my closet to get my drill? Hell yes, I did! What the fuck do you think's gonna happen? Oh
Please
my
run to the back of the bedroom to get his drill!
One of my favorite Botchamania endings is the Romanian or Italian or whatever parliament where the dude just jumps off the balcony. It's so wrong. and I laugh like an idiot every time. It's so...
He made good on his word! He is here!
It's like up there with ECW ice skating.
ECW ice skating just sounds like the end result of what happened with Clint with Malarchuk at that Sabres game.
Pretty much. Moist Adventures with the field goal.
It's a solid 1.5 Muda on that.
Yeah, Jesus. No, there's like an ECW ice skating video where it's like pair skate and
Number 35 was the intended receiver on
the girl, like, you know, pairs figure skating is all about like the dude just hurling the girl around and she lands on her feet and doesn't get hurt.
He picks up Dawn Marie!
This is absolutely not one of those cases where it happens. I guess the move they were going for, well, let's just say it straight up looks like a pile driver in the end. The girl, like, they're skating and the girl, like, drops her head into, like, where you would for a pile driver, and, you know, the guy obviously is holding her midsection, and I don't know what the result of that was supposed to be, but, like, obviously balance is lost and he ends up sitting down. Clearly she seems all right because she kind of gets up, like, right away. And...
Gosh, lady, learn how to sell.
No, she's all right. She's good.
Go into the business for yourself.
Yeah, right? And so, yeah, and someone puts just Joey Styles over. It's amazing. It's amazing. I think if you look for ECW on ice or something, then, you know, you're golden.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah, good.
Number 47 on the tackle. That makes it 3rd and goal.
It's so good. I feel like it should be shared in the Discord, which all of you should see, you know.
You know, I'm about to do that. Just put that right underneath clean-shaven Dale Sr.
Haunting. Just haunting. And Cathy's have tied it up. Well, Moist Adventures hanging on to it. They're on the run. Spencer Gifts with a 14-yard rush.
14 yards. First down.
Cathy's and Extreme Dentistry poised to be a tough one. And by the way, Diddlers versus Binging Texan. That is an all-gluttony league semifinal.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Cathy's
defense.
could be the 3rd team from the Gluttony League to make it into the semifinals.
Oh, geez, and here come all the American Freedoms Conference fans to log into Twitter about how everybody's chanting for gluttony, gluttony, gluttony.
You picked the bad. You picked the bad one. They were the worst conference this year. But yeah, it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting to see what's happening here. We're going back to the 4 versus 5. Actually, no, we're gonna stick with this one. Moist Adventures. Start of the second quarter. There's a catch. They're trying to take the lead over Rancho Robusto, the #1 seed, and there's a flag on the play.
Face mask. Defense.
The trash can full of dental tools. Jesus.
Automatic
Actually, we have a lot of people in the chat. I didn't realize we had that many people watching us right now, so thank you for checking us out.
Thank you for popping in as we started this morning with the image of an American racing icon with something very distinct about his facial appearance that shouldn't be there. That should be there but isn't. Or a scuba dive.
Yeah, because who knew? Dale Earnhardt Jr., Dale Earnhardt Sr., scuba enthusiast.
To be fair, it was just the one time.
Oh, but why the hell did he? So he loved the experience of scuba diving more than his own mustache.
It's basically just like he could not. The scuba apparatus, which is pretty essential to, living through that experience, yeah, doesn't work with facial hair.
I get it, but like, what? Like, holy hell on that one. And Kathy's in Extreme Dentistry entering the second quarter as well. Head over to see how that one is shaping up. Oh, just in time to see a big catch. Holy hell. Carl Hines wide open, actually running right into a safety, but enough time to get the catch. That could have been a lot more of a bad situation.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
I just saw in one of my group chats where I am the only American. Someone say someone's name. You better not be shagging me, ma'am. And then I'm not, I promise. And someone goes, wow, that is such a Geordie sentence. I love it.
I vaguely understand this. I think I know which part of England.
Newcastle is Geordie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Geordie's Newcastle. Touchdown,
Oh, yes.
Extreme Dentistry.
Yes, the home of the team owned by erectjorts.com.
Huh? I'm not gonna pretend I know what that's about, but what?
Somebody on Twitter made a mock-up of the sportsdirect.com logo, but instead it says erect jorts.
Jorts?
Yes. I said jean shorts.
Of course. No, I got you. I loud and clear on that one.
Are you ready for the
like
Joyle Jumble?
Is that from the Spubby?
It feels like it should be.
It was not, though, apparently.
By the way, I did not know there was a Spubby subreddit.
That's where I found some of these. Yeah, like beyond the first image. That's where I found it. I gotta say, like there are 2 images that I can keep going back to and finding just hilarious things from because of just the volume of jokes in it. That is one of them, and the Neural Network creates the Coachella lineup is the other one.
Coachella rocks this year.
Yeah, Coachella rocks this year. If you have not seen it, just search for Coachella Bot Network, and that is pretty much what will come up. I don't know what was just sent to me. I'm going to see it now, and this is going to either make me happy or sad. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, that's fucking stupid, but I love it.
Exactly.
It's my favorite. That's my favorite of the Jurassic Park series.
Okay, so Coachella's headlined by Fanch, One of Pig, and Little Hack.
Yes.
Personally, I am very much excited for Ben Sex, Beth Factory. It's not the Beth Factory.
Just Beth Factory. Yeah. Now I don't know if that's a person or if that's a band name, and that's kind of part of the fun. I will say Booty Quooks is great. Has been great since the 70s.
The Bootleg Tims.
The Bootleg Tims is a great one too. Don't sleep on Hoon.
Hoon?
On Hoon. Again, it's kind of obvious that Fanch would be headlining one night.
I'm very curious to see what Food Thoids new album sounds like. And again, that's food in quotation marks.
Yes, can you please link this not just in the Discord but in the chat, please, if you have it?
Yes, there's a whole daggone
lot of
website.
joking here.
Got Hissing in the Sweet on Friday.
One of my favorites is Creep Well Then Sleep Well.
I love this because this is definitely a Northern Michigan band. UP!
Yeah, I was gonna say UP. I was just about to say that one.
UP!
Ben Sex is just great, dude. 'Cause you know that's a dude. That's one dude. That's one dude with like a 12-string guitar.
Yeah. Ben Folds, more like Ben Sets.
Ben Sets. It's like a very Norm Macdonald delivered line. Cathy's have equalized. With 1:48 to go in the second quarter. Let's head over to Moist Robusto. Rancho Robusto up by 4. Moist Adventures. They're going to get the first down and then some.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards.
Marty Mason.
That makes it first and
That
10.
one, Extreme Dentistry have just taken the kickoff. Snuggie Smith for 22 yards. Keep an eye on that one if anything happens there. Oh, yeah.
But there's nothing soft about his play.
No. Not at all. He's
Intended receiver on the play. That makes it
quite
second
the, I
and
think he's a wide receiver. He's just on kickoff return duty, which is weird. I don't understand how this game does things like that.
I don't know either.
And nor do I know how Team Builder works, because currently it don't, and that's kind of a problem. There might be a flag on the play. I don't know if the referee picked it up. No, there is a flag on the play. Roughing the passer.
The Moist Robusto, and off the menu item at certain Taco Bells.
The Moist Robusto is totally, what's the one where the shell is fried? It's a gordita, right?
I'm thinking it's either the gordita or the chalupa.
Yeah, one of those.
It's
What's
one
the
of the
yeah?
two.
Whatever's thrown into the fryer, it's done. It's done, but it's the same thing done, but it's thrown into the fryer when it's whatever it is, but it's thrown into the fryer when the oil is not hot enough to like sizzle, but certainly not hot enough to like be like a quick in and out and get crispy. So that's the Moist Robusto. Is like the taco is crispy. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's a burrito where that's done. Moist Adventures take the lead.
It's a deep fried burrito. It's a deep fried 7-layer burrito, and it's covered in the sauces like you would get in like an actual authentic Mexican. As I almost said
Authentic Mexican.
Poor old Michael. Authentic again.
Begin again at Bennigan's.
Begin again at Benny.
Second and long.
South Korea's #1 chain restaurant.
For real.
R.I.P.
They love Bennigan's there. Who knew?
But not enough to keep the business afloat.
Come on, pick it the fuck up, South Korea. Don't cause all of our tried and true American restaurant brands to nosedive into bankruptcy.
Yo, you gotta feel like Chinese Taipei is just all about that steak and ale.
Oh yeah. Oh, no doubt. I feel like Macau would have to go with the Ruth's Chris, because everything's just opulent as fuck there.
I don't know, man. Roots Chris still seems like it's thriving.
It is.
I'm thinking just like chain restaurants that either folded like 15 or 20 years ago, or you haven't realized that they haven't completely folded because they're down to just
surprised
like
that Outback is hanging on by a string still. I feel like Outback has long overstayed its welcome.
I don't know. As long as they give out free bloomin' onions like every time Kevin Harvick just climbs into a race car, it seems.
Do they really do that? Holy
Yeah, it's
shit, what a
just
catch
like-
by Extreme Dentistry. Ty McNeil, his first of the day, did not get the touchdown. Knee fell before he...
Also, the Outback Bowl has given us one of the greatest moments in college football history. The day that a childlike man, a boy from the internet, donned the bloomin' onion suit and inspired a South Carolina rally.
Now, was the bloomin' onion suit a thing that already existed, or did he like will this into?
The blooming onion suit existed before Ryan got the idea to don the bloomin' onion suit for 1 quarter and 1 quarter only, but that was the only quarter Dave got needed to run it back on this again.
Extreme Dentistry have punched it in for the touchdown to take the lead once again from Cathy's.
Holy shit.
Going into the half. And Rancho Robusto Louisville Sinkhorn going to be tackled for a loss of 1. They are in the red zone as well. 25 seconds ago in the other game. This one. And that's going to be looks like a 5-yard gain. Gerard Marks gets into a tackle but falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Rancho Robusto. They regain the lead.
I'm guessing we haven't discussed the wonderful banquet that was bestowed upon the actual champions.
We have not, sir.
So apart from a typo that's just like the easiest grab for bad comedy sketch writings.
Yeah. Hamburgers, yeah.
Hamburgers.
Would you say it fast enough? Doesn't even sound wrong.
Hamburger. Oh man. Like, I like the suggestion that as a nod to the internet, there should have just been one Arby's item just sitting there, completely out in the open, waiting for somebody to notice. Like, yo. Arby's beef and cheddar?
There's literally just one.
Just
and
one.
As we head to the half in this game, we're going to stick with it for 1 or 2 more plays. Looks like this might be it, unless the Most Avengers can make it downfield. They're going to take their time with this throw. Oh, ball was not loose. It was an incomplete pass. I might want to.
Now, who caters the South Tucson Youth Football Banquet? I bet it's Diddler's, ain't it?
Probably.
It sure as shit ain't got to be Kebab Barker's.
No, not Kebab Barker's. Oh, picked off by Rancho Robusto to finish the half.
Spencer Gibbs has it returned at the point of sale.
Thankfully, there's no harm, no foul on that one because it's the end of the half, but
you cannot return these cheap sets toys. You cannot return these cheap sets toys.
No, you cannot.
Or this whoopee cushion.
No, or this little bottle of yellow jelly beans that are just called sex pills. Like, they don't even put anything clever or any jokes on them. They just say sex pills. They've gotten lazy with their labeling. It's like the store brand version of the funny one.
It's just like, oh, it's these blue pills and they're called Boner Agra.
Oh, God.
It's subtle.
It is. And Kathy's, look at this, we got a back and forth game on both fields today. Kathy's looking to tie it up.
We're getting it at both ends.
On burnt ends.
Burnt ends, very popular. It's diddled ends on the Diddlers.
Yeah, burnt diddles. You know, they'll give you the same thing if you order, however you order it.
Smith with the return. Pick up return
20 yards. Snuggie Smith with a 21-yard return.
Yeah, solid. Gets Eastern Nursery into solid field position. And just running it up the middle. Khalif Horn.
First down.
What a play there.
Do you feel like if Extreme Dentistry doesn't make it all the way to the finals here, that they're going to create their own trophy called the Fuck the South Tucson Youth Football Championship?
I hope they don't, because I feel like they could have done that many years before, and they haven't yet. So I hope they don't. I feel like that would be bad optics for us. Nice handoff, wide open spaces, and a flag. Wow, this
Face
is not going to be good for
Face
Kathy's. They're going to lose a lot of yards on this.
More duck sauce.
I just
bartender.
somehow missed a Moist Adventures touchdown.
Still first down.
I don't
shit.
know how. But we're going to stick with this one right now as they just kicked off to Rancho. Here comes Extreme Dentistry. Okay, they're going to get 6 yards from Cleve Horn. That's all they need. You know, they don't have to worry about getting something every time. Oh, thank you to O. Remy Martin X for the follow. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Fan of Remy Martin, I guess. 3rd and inches for Khalif Horn.
That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
He has been given the lion's share of the carries. Looks like they're going to throw it. A lot of time to throw. Incomplete. Going to be 4th down. Oh, almost picked off in the other game. It's going to be 4th down. Oh, hold on a second. Looks like they're going for it on 4th down. Let's get back to this one. A lot of time to throw. Caught! Touchdown, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul.
Roughing the passer. It will be a touchdown. They'll allow it and take the touchdown. So let's head back to Moist and Rancho Robusto. Moist Adventures, the 9 seed. We can see the 1 and the 2 seeds fall today, and that would honestly leave this field wide open.
Folks, is it safe to say that this could be the blood round?
You know, if there is one, it's possible. I mean, you know, we've got 1 higher seed lost. I think we'd need to see, if 1 and 2 got knocked out, then I'd say yeah. I mean, 4 versus 5, it's an upset by the numbers only, really. Man, that would open it up for Kathy's if they could get, if they got to avoid Rancho Robusto or for Extreme Dentistry. A big catch. Marty Mason getting the 1st down. Head back over to the other game. We'll get the second and 11.
Oh my God!
The hit.
Video has made it to my timeline of a man named Kevin who one-arm punched his flat-screen TV so hard when the Rams kicked the game-winning field goal to advance the Super Bowl that he broke his television.
I love it.
Still first down.
I love how angry. Like, is there? And I know college is going to be the tempting answer. College sports is absolutely going to be the tempting answer, but I will deny this answer. Is there a sport that has more irrationally angry fans than the NFL? Than professional football, than the NFL? Because I feel like even college football, college basketball, there is nothing close to that. You don't have like hockey fans or basketball or professional basketball fans. Moist Adventure just scored yet again. They are opening this one wide up.
There's nothing in the world like Moist Adventures.
I want to write a jingle now.
That was
There's
just
the catch,
clearly
over the top.
That's clearly bitten off the old Action Park commercials, which
That's
is
fine. I'm okay
that's
with
why I
that.
envision Moist Adventures being just the fucking dangerous water park section.
See, I know you're going with the danger idea. I'm just going with the fact that everything is incredibly sexualized. But sure, we can go with the. I mean, it's kind of inherently dangerous.
It's not only sexualized, but it's also fucking dangerous.
Oh, it's dangerous as shit, probably.
And one of the rides is you strap an apparatus to your head and a helmet, and you do a super soaker slide. in the middle of a hotel room and flood the floors below you.
Slip and slide, yeah. Absolutely. Well, Cathy's are going to tie this one up. Dishwalla Pearson. Tell me all your thoughts on getting the touchdown. They're on the way to tying this game up again. With 5
like
seconds to go
Dishwater
in the
Pearson.
quarter. What was that?
More like Dishwater Pearson.
Dishwater Pearson. It's rude as shit. It's a good touchdown. He's got to punched it in.
Hey, I'm feeding Extreme Dentistry fans the insults.
That's fine.
I'm writing all their material.
That's fine. I understand.
That's a loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
You all keep an eye on this one. Rancho Robusto, 2nd and 12. They need to just get something going.
I also love, and tying this into Tiddler Cup here, that yeah, betting sponsorships. They may be coming to NASCAR soon.
Foul. Face mask.
Really?
Defense.
Yeah, apparently they've signed off on it in the states that it's, you know, legal to bet on sports now.
I feel like the Diddler Cup may have been trailblazers on this one with legal bet.
Yeah, we were ahead of the curve. Home of the fun betting innovations.
Exactly.
Just years down the road, I can't wait to hear. I hate it for the boys down there. They built a real fast Daft Bet Chevrolet.
Rancho Robusto back to 3. Well, with the extra point coming, Rancho Robusto just marched down and got that one. Now we have Extreme Dentistry close to being in the red zone as well. Neither of these games are anything close to over yet. 4th quarter here for Extreme Dentistry. That's dropped.
To be fair, these referees are going to miss the helmet-to-helmet calls, not because they weren't paying attention or they maybe missed a play, but because, you know, it's encouraged here.
Pretty much. It's, you know, within reason, but, you know, still, it's within or without reason. You wouldn't know the difference.
South Tucson rules football.
Pretty much. Leaf Horn, 9 yards on that one. But I mean, is there any sport where and this is where I'm going to say that wrestling does not count because it's sports entertainment, not a sport, where fans get more irrationally angry. I feel like the NFL just is far and away.
Boxing, combat sports to some degree, especially boxing, and especially boxing matches toe lines of, you know, it's clear divide of nationalism, you know, race, stuff like that.
Yeah, well, so I also feel like that's the weird thing, because that's one of those ones where nationalistic pride definitely goes into the more, like, anger side, because, like, in things like soccer, like in the World Cup at least, teams losing don't really get angry. They get upset and sad, but it's like the World Cup, from all accounts that I've heard of people who have gone, is basically just one big drunken celebration, whether your team is good or shit or whatever.
Yeah, sometimes you just ironically root for North Korea that time they made it.
Well, I mean, someone's got it, and for someone, that was the Chinese hired fans that they had. Which I love. That was one of my favorite things.
Here we go, G, get off the field.
And Extreme Dentistry take the lead again with a touchdown. Gerard Jude. Hey, Jude. Don't be afraid. Just lower your head and score a touchdown for your team. Big tackle from Oscar Pumaman. Extreme Dentistry have
They would take
not
North
been
Korea,
behind
anyone
in
from
all
North
this game.
Korea to the real venue that might use it as an opportunity to defect.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Like, I'm surprised players didn't do that. But they're probably also under, like, just massive security detail. Like when Cuba finally had a good enough soccer team to play in the Gold Cup, like, they totally had players defect when they came to the U.S. to play in the Gold Cup.
Yo, maybe they should get them to protect some of their baseball prospects. Like, It's just like, all right.
They
All right,
absolutely had players defect and went missing.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, bye.
Yeah, like, oh, sweet. It is actually cool here. Man, this is way better. Shit. Incomplete pass from Moist Adventures. Keeping an eye on Kathy's Country Cookin, who just broke off for a huge run from Pearson. 11 yards, first down. They crossed the 50. We'll keep an eye on that one, as it is the only other game going on. The Binging Texan will face Diddlers next Sunday. This coming Sunday, excuse me. JD Holden with a 12-yard catch there in the red zone and have a first down. I can tell you for certain that Diddlers did not beat Binging Texan in the regular season as conference rivals. They lost 24-21 to the Binging Texan. So
you can't mix binge sauce with onion diddles. It just won't work.
Yep. Pretty much. And boy, are we going to be making the food jokes there.
Oh, the food jokes.
And we've got, that's like the two places that have the most lore. Moist Adventures lowering in. Spencer Gifts extends the lead even more. Let's head over to the other Muni for Kathy's, who are in the red zone, looking to tie things up with 2.5 to go.
That's worth a year of free rides on the Super Gusher.
The Super Gusher. Oh,
Loss of 5 on the
Christ.
That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Yes,
Wow,
of
we're
course,
looking at Moist Adventures. We're looking at... I'm just looking at these two teams that...
Enjoy the new high-speed Bloom ride, the Squirt.
The Squirt, yeah. Well, they do have the racing slides, the two that you race against. That race against each other, called the fallopian tubes. The fallopian tube ride, yeah. Oh, nice play by Kathy. Barrett Rollins, tightrope walking the sideline, staying in for the first down, pushed out of bounds.
Or that extreme downhill water slide where you just lay back called high velocity.
Oh, I love it. Oh my god. I love it. And of course the careful she's a squirter wave pool. Touchdown Kathy's Sylvester Gonzalez.
If we're going with the theme of like it's not only sexual but it's dangerous, it would be terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity. Yes. Oh my god, we're going to design a fucking park map for this. Oh, don't worry, because by next season, there will be live reads. Like, pre-recorded live reads, I guess. So ad reads. There will be ad reads. Don't you worry, your pretty little head. Tied up at the other Muni, 35 apiece. Rancho Robusto, 306
Purple mattress, you can't afford us. Purple mattress, too poor for stiff competition.
Rancho Robusto definitely need to get something going here. The number 1 seed in danger of falling off. Can safely say I don't think either team...
Well, to be fair, there's a lot of danger of falling off when you're dealing with Moist Adventures, to be clear.
Very true. Moist Adventures, where safety only comes second to sensuality, and boy is it a distant second.
Personal foul. Basement.
Keep an eye on this one. Dentistry on their own 33, it looks like.
The Super Gusher named for the first injury from it they couldn't treat on site.
That is the problem. There's the sensuality and the danger of Moist Adventures that whenever someone uses the word gash, you're not sure which they're referring to. Sinkhorn up the middle, 3rd and 4. This one ain't over yet just yet either, so let's keep an eye on this. Rancho Robusto continuing to push forward. They're not considering themselves out of this yet. A 5-game winning streak could come crashing down with this one. Oh, through the back of the end zone. It's 4th and 4. They could kick it, but they're going to go for it.
Yeah, but then you'd need like a quick stop and.
Yeah, you need a quick stop. They have all their timeouts, and then they'd be relying on the touchdown. They're going to try to go for it now. Oh, they don't get it. It's a turnover. Oh, completely missed time. Let's head over to the other game as Kathy's and Extreme Dentistry. Kathy's have the ball after a punt. They're going to try to get down and get something with seconds ticking away. 1:01 to go. Minute and counting left in this game. There's 1:52 in our other game.
Yes, of course. Kathy's Country Cookin. Of course, one of the few teams in South Tucson with an actual mascot. It's an anthropomorphic dragon. They call it the Grand Dragon.
Yeah, they do. The Grand Dragon. I guess they're still working on. It's a new thing. They're just kind of working on the outfit because it seems like it doesn't look quite like a dragon. It's just kind of like they got like a hood, which I guess is going to be like a pointy tail.
Yeah, just like a pointy tail. It's swishy, and the kids will love it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go enjoy yourself. Play with the Grand Dragon.
That's good for a gain.
Ethan Gordon with a 10-yard catch. Extreme Dentistry trying to push it forward. Meanwhile, Moist Adventure is trying to run out the clock as best they can. Rancho Robusto out of timeouts. We're going to cut over to this one again.
The mascot's even got a red baseball cap.
Really?
Yeah, a red baseball cap with Kathy's Country Cookin' written in white letters.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's when he's not wearing the hood, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, of course. You couldn't see it if you had the hood on. I'd just be silly. So that one looks like it's going to be over. We're going to the end. We're going to overtime in this one unless they can make something happen. Extreme Dentistry. Nope, blocked. We are going to overtime in this one. A third game going to overtime today. That just shows how competitive South Tucson Youth Football has been.
It is stiff competition.
It sure is.
The internet's only youth football podcast.
Exactly. That's where you're hearing us.
You're hearing us and potentially seeing us if you're...
For the... Yep, there we go. That is the final. The number one team falls. Rancho Robusto losing to Moist Adventures. And look how much it means to those kids. Those little squirts indeed.
Oh, those little squirts. They're just so happy.
We are just down to this game.
That's a gain of 9 on the play.
Overtime and Extreme Dentistry versus Kathy's Country Cookin'.
That it is. What a game we have witnessed. All 4 games have been great.
And then after this, you can watch Judo on 11 Sports Nets.
Oh my God. Oh, bless the 11 Sports Mafia. We are the American branch of the 11 Sports Mafia. I was kindly referred to as the Tom Hagen, the American consigliere. And Gerard Jude with the first touchdown.
Yo, America Consigliere just sounds like the fucking name of like a 16th century explorer. Americo Consigliere. Traveled all the way across the Pacific Ocean thinking he had found spices in Holland, but no, he just found sudden death.
He just had no idea where Holland was. He's like, I can sail to Holland.
I could sail to a landlocked country like Latvia.
Yeah.
I don't know if Latvia is landlocked.
It might be. It sounds like it could be.
That'll make it 2nd and long.
Hi, cat. He just stretched and made the most pathetic meow, and it was adorable.
So that is a potentially that could be a huge sack there.
Sure
not to be confused with the burlap sacks you get at the Binging Texan.
Yep, 2nd and 18. They're gonna air it out. Oh, overthrown. 3rd and 18. This could be over fast. And again, just a wonderful job by the coach of Moist Adventures, Mason Moore, to just go ahead and to just coach these kids to another playoff berth, and again just two huge wins over, I believe, Holy Balls and in round 1, and this was just a huge win as well for these kids. So well done to Coach Mason Moore on that one. The old balls coach, as they call him.
Well, here we go.
So this is it. 1st and goal for Cathy's. They have made their way. They converted on 4th and 11. Huge conversion. What a game this has been.
Usually you expect Cathy's to convert on 3rd and 11.
Yeah, you would. But I guess not. And they're going to get the touchdown. Oops. Lost picture for a second. There we go.
Cathy's running backs, you just see a lot of stat lines of 14 carries for 88 yards.
Yeah, it's really strange.
The box scores tell us otherwise. Folks, if we're still on the air by the time this gets out here, thank you for subscribing. Please join our Discord and throw us all your grade bits.
We very much appreciate it. And thank you for sticking with us for tonight. Thank you for the last minute change in schedule, of course, as well. Lots going on the channel. We're just closing up with the season. We've got 2 more weeks of South Tucson Youth Football after this game is completed. That's going to be a touchdown for Cathy's. Richard Marks, he was right here waiting for that pass. So proud of myself for that. And the extra point is good. 49-42. The second overtime continues with Extreme Dentistry having to answer. They need a touchdown to continue this game on.
To contribute to the conclusion of this endless summer night. Unbelievable, Jeff.
It is a hot night in South Tucson. Touchdown off the first play. Darron Guerrero. Or Darren Guerrero. I don't know. I like Darron.
Dayron Guerrero.
Dayron Guerrero. I'm willing to go with that. And this extra point, very important. It's good. We go to a 3rd overtime. The Ron Guerrero. Duran, of course, Spanish for the Ron. Not even close.
He signs a deal with Canelo Alvarez's streaming network and he just becomes DAZN Carrero. Jesus, Suggy Smith with a touchdown. 55-49.
Bro. They have to go for now. They have to go.
And apparently that score by Richard Marks don't mean nothing.
They don't get the 2-point conversion. It's incomplete. Batted out of the air. 55-49. So here's where we stand. Cathy's must score a touchdown. If they get the 2-point conversion, the game is over and they win. Anything short of a touchdown and Extreme Dentistry wins. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Here we go.
Drops back. Chucks it.
2nd and 10 from the 25. The winner will play Moist Adventures with a home game waiting for them. Big run up the middle. First and goal. JTP says he won't give up until he's satisfied. Well, yeah, now you're done. Well, I mean, you should have known better. I'm also staring at the friggin'... I googled Richard Marx songs after that first one. And by the way, the song's called Right Here Waiting, not Right Here Waiting for You, so Google fucking fix it. I gotta tell you, you want to have some Moist Adventures with a special someone, you put on some Richard Marx. You can believe me on that one. Second and goal. Catch is made. Oh, down to the 7. Third and goal on this one.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
As I just watched as my hockey team scored a 200-foot empty net goal to win 4-1.
Only the goalie did it. Uh-oh, 4th and goal. Kathy's only got down to about back to the 8, basically back to the line of scrimmage, more or less. And yikes on this one.
It's gonna be a yikes hard pass in that, Chief.
Yep, 4th and goal. This is it. This is the game. Touchdown or game over. A lot of time to throw. It's dropped. It's back out there. Extreme Dentistry, do it.
You know what? They said that, yeah, maybe they're too arrogant. Yeah, they're maybe full of their own shit. But Extreme Dentistry came into the Muni and told everybody, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because this is the dance, and you have made it to the semifinals.
Wow, what a game. What a game that is. Wow. Y'all, we have...
Unbelievable.
We have a semifinal.
We have 2 semifinals, actually.
We've got a semifinal round set. This is a huge one. So just going over the scores today. Rancho Robusto, plus-sized Wearhouse, 28. Moist Adventures, 38.
Moist Adventures is going
the
through.
9 seed, moving on. They will take on the 5 seed Extreme Dentistry after a triple overtime win.
A dangerous water park and a dentistry service known for being extreme. I feel like these two businesses kind of feed into each other.
They are meant to do battle. In the other half of the bracket, the highest seed is the Binging Texan with a 45-42 win over CTE in double overtime.
This, I feel like, is one of those games that needs hype up with, like, some fucking ESPN production crew and some shitty Imagine Dragons playing over the background.
Binging Texan Diddlers, a Gluttony League team, is guaranteed to be playing in the championship.
Do whatever it takes.
Cause I have high hopes of a living. That's always a good one too to use. They've been using that one a lot. I know it's not Imagine Dragons, but
Spread the pink sauce and inject it in my veins.
I gotta
Whatever it takes.
it can't be Imagine Dragons. It can't be. You know, we'll have to talk offline about this one. But so that is your semifinal: Extreme Dentistry versus Moist Adventures. 5 versus 9, 3 versus 10. As Binging Texan take on Diddler's Family Restaurant. 1 CSC team, 1 BSB team, and a pair of Gluttony League teams are remaining in this tournament. It's going to be great. We'll see you next Sunday at 1 p.m. I know, RJ, you say you can't make it, unfortunately. I will be able to. I'll be there, obviously. I'll see if I can get somebody to fill in for you. In the meantime, it'll be one game and then the other, so it'll be just a lot of banter. And then, of course, February 3rd, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, will be the championship game. It's going to be a big one. Actually, sorry. No, I think it'll be 2 p.m. next week. Double check our Twitter. We'll find out about that. But until next time, so long, Arizona.